Hello, and welcome to Easy English Practice, the podcast created for learners who want to speak English more confidently, naturally, and joyfully every single day. In this episode, we are going to focus on a very simple but powerful method that can completely change the way you practice English. You do not need to spend hours studying every night. You do not need to live in an English-speaking country. You do not need to have a teacher right next to you. What you need are small, smart steps that fit into your life and help you improve gradually, step by step. Today, we will explore the shadowing method, daily English challenges, and practical ways to build a habit that will make speaking English easier, faster, and more natural. I will guide you through every part of the process, and I will speak slowly and clearly so you can follow, repeat, and practice with me. Even if you have a busy schedule, feel shy, or think learning English is too difficult, this episode is for you. By the end of this lesson, you will have simple tools to start improving your English immediately. So, get ready. Let's begin our journey to speaking English more fluently and confidently, one step at a time. Before we dive into the technique itself, let's take a moment to understand why practicing English every day is so important. Many learners think that speaking English fluently is only possible if you live in London, New York, or any English-speaking country. Some believe you need to spend hours in front of books, or wait for the perfect teacher. But that is not true. Real improvement comes from consistent practice, small actions, and using English in ways that are meaningful to your own life. Think of learning English like training your body in a gym. You don't become strong by watching others lift weights. You become strong by moving your own body, lifting your own weights, and practicing every day. The same principle applies to language learning. The more you actively use English, listening, speaking, repeating, and thinking in English, the faster you improve. Today, I want to show you how to make English practice a natural part of your day, no matter how busy you are. Even just 10 minutes a day can make a huge difference over time. Small, daily habits create lasting results. And when you use a method called shadowing, you will train both your ears and your mouth together, which is the key to speaking English more naturally and confidently. So, if you have ever felt nervous, shy, or unsure when speaking English, know that you are not alone. This is normal, but with the right approach and daily practice, you can overcome these challenges. You will start noticing your English becoming smoother, your pronunciation clearer, and your confidence growing every single day. Now, let's focus on the core technique: shadowing. Shadowing is one of the most effective ways to improve your speaking and listening skills at the same time. It may sound simple, but when practiced correctly, it can transform the way you speak English. Here's how it works. First, you listen to someone speaking English. This could be a podcast, a video, or an audio lesson. You don't pause, you don't translate, and you don't check a dictionary. Instead, you repeat the words immediately, trying to match the speaker's speed, tone, and rhythm. It's like being an echo, but an active echo that trains both your brain and your mouth to work together. At first, it will feel unusual. You might stumble, miss some words, or struggle to keep up. That's perfectly normal. Shadowing is not about understanding every single word. It is about training your mind and mouth to move together naturally in English. Over time, this practice helps your brain recognize patterns, intonation, and the natural flow of the language. Let's break it into simple steps. Step 1. Listen carefully. Choose a short audio segment about 20 to 30 seconds long. Listen to it several times until you understand the basic meaning. Don't worry about every single word. Your goal is to hear how the words are pronounced and how the sentences flow. Step 2. Repeat immediately. After listening to a sentence, repeat it out loud. Try to mimic the exact pronunciation, stress, and rhythm. You may not get it perfectly at first, and that's okay. The important thing is to keep speaking and imitating. Step 3. Use short phrases. If a sentence feels too long, break it into smaller parts. Focus on pronouncing each part clearly and naturally. Slowly, you will be able to combine the parts smoothly, just like a native speaker. Step 4. Record yourself. Recording yourself is a powerful way to track progress. Listen to your own voice and compare it with the original audio. You will notice small improvements in pronunciation, tone, and fluency over time. Step 5. Repeat daily. Shadowing works best as a daily habit. Even 5 to 10 minutes each day is enough to create real progress. The key is consistency. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for regular practice. Your brain and mouth will adapt naturally, and soon speaking English will feel much easier. Shadowing also builds confidence. By hearing yourself speak correctly, you start to trust your own abilities. You realize that speaking English is not as difficult as it seems. Your mouth remembers the sounds, your brain remembers the structure, and your fluency improves gradually but surely. Even if you are busy, shy, or living in a country where English is not spoken, you can still practice English every day. The key is to turn small daily actions into consistent habits. Here are 5 practical steps, carefully structured, to help you integrate English naturally into your life. Step 1. Listen actively every day. Listening is the foundation of learning any language. Spend at least 10 to 15 minutes a day listening to English. This could be a podcast, a short video, an audiobook, or even music with lyrics. Focus on the sounds, rhythm, and intonation rather than understanding every word. Your brain will gradually get used to how English flows, which is the first step toward speaking naturally. Step 2. Shadow what you hear. After listening, repeat what you just heard out loud. Match the pace, tone, and rhythm of the speaker. Start with short sentences and gradually move to longer phrases. This exercise trains your mouth and brain to coordinate, improving both pronunciation and confidence. It is okay to make mistakes. The key is repetition and consistency. Step 3. Think in English during your daily activities. Stop translating from your native language and try forming simple thoughts directly in English. For example, when making coffee, say to yourself, "I am making coffee. It smells good. I am ready to start my day." Begin with small, simple sentences, then slowly increase complexity. Thinking in English regularly helps your speaking become faster and more natural over time. Step 4. Speak to yourself and record your voice. Talking to yourself is a powerful way to practice. Record short audio clips daily about your day, your feelings, or what you observed. Listening to your own recordings helps you notice pronunciation, grammar mistakes, and areas to improve. Over time, this builds fluency, confidence, and self-awareness. Step 5. Integrate English into real-life routines. Use English during everyday tasks. Change your phone or app settings to English. Write a daily diary or a few sentences about your day. Read labels, signs, or headlines in English. Repeat sentences from short videos or podcasts while walking, cooking, or exercising. By combining these 5 steps in a consistent daily routine, English becomes part of your life naturally. You will find that practicing a little every day produces bigger results than studying for hours once a week. The small habits you build now will lead to confidence, clarity, and real fluency in the long term. Now let's talk about how to turn your daily English practice into a lasting habit that becomes part of your everyday life. Learning English is not just about memorizing words or grammar rules. It is about making English a natural and enjoyable part of your daily routine. 1. Start small and stay consistent. Even if you only have 10 to 15 minutes a day, practicing consistently is far more effective than studying for hours only once a week. Choose a specific time each day that works best for you. Maybe during your morning coffee, on your lunch break, or before you go to bed. Linking English practice to your daily routines makes it easier to stick with it. 2. Use reminders and visual cues. Place small notes, stickers, or signs in places you frequently see, like your desk, fridge, or phone. Simple phrases like "think in English" or "shadow for 5 minutes" will remind you to practice. You can also set alarms, notifications, or calendar reminders to keep your daily practice consistent. 3. Make your practice enjoyable. Choose content you love: podcasts, short videos, music, or stories about your hobbies. Speak, shadow, or record yourself. The more enjoyable your practice is, the more natural it becomes. When learning feels fun, it is no longer a task. It becomes a habit you look forward to every day. 4. Track your progress. Keep a journal, checklist, or app to record your daily practice. Note how many minutes you spent listening, speaking, or shadowing. Watching your progress grow day by day will motivate you to keep going. Celebrate small achievements, like understanding a sentence without translation or repeating a short audio perfectly. 5. Connect with others. Even if you practice alone, joining online communities, language groups, or finding a study partner can be incredibly motivating. Sharing your progress, exchanging tips, or just reading other learners' messages helps you stay accountable. It also turns learning English from a solo activity into a social and interactive experience. By combining these steps, starting small, using reminders, making practice fun, tracking progress, and connecting with others, you can turn English learning into a daily habit that sticks. Over time, speaking English will feel natural, confident, and enjoyable. Remember, fluency doesn't happen overnight. It is built step by step, every day, through consistent effort and repeated practice. Keep using these strategies, and you will see real improvement in your listening, speaking, and overall confidence in English. To wrap up, remember that learning English is a journey, not a race. Small, consistent steps every day will bring big results over time. Practice listening, shadowing, speaking, and using English in your daily life. And don't worry about perfection. Stay patient, stay consistent, and enjoy the process. Every word you speak, every sentence you shadow, and every thought you express in English brings you closer to fluency. Keep going, and you will see the difference.